Well, how many times have India lost a one-day international when Virat Kohli has scored a century? He's brought up 41 ODI centuries, but India have lost 8 matches when he scored a century. The recent one coming in Ranchi, where they went down by 32 runs against Australia in the third one-day international. Noel, this was a reporting year for CricketCountry, and I have with me Amya Tilak. We're just going to talk about the talking points. Australia won the first match in the 5-match series, where India is still leading by 2-1. But Amaya, was it just Virat Kohli along the way, or was that decision to bowl first kind of backfired as far as India is concerned?
It was largely Virat Kohli all the way, and he also admitted that the decision to bowl first didn't really go down well. It was kind of miscalculation on his part, he accepted. But yeah, Indian top order, especially Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan, failed once again. I think in last 3 games, either of the Indian openers has got out in the first 5 overs, and today both of them were dismissed. Then Rayudu's form also is a bit of a concern, although Kohli once again steadied the ship, then attacked and formed a couple of crucial partnerships with Dhoni and then Kedar Jadhav. It wasn't enough for today.
Right, remember that Kohli's knock today was phenomenal, one of a kind knock, and he's become only the third Indian, the highest run getter, and becomes only the third Indian in ODIs with 10,816 runs ahead of MS Dhoni and Rahul Dravid. So if you were doing something, you've missed a phenomenal knock by Kohli. You're striking the ball really well in Ranchi, dominating the Australian bowlers, but just about managed to miss out that delivery by Adam Zampa after striking him for back-to-back boundaries, right, Amir?
Yeah, those 2 boundaries were beautiful. I think Kohli got that googly wrong. I think it was a googly. And as you pointed out earlier, it was Kohli's third dismissal against the leg spinner in the last year or so.
Yeah. Well, while Kohli fell prey to the leg spinners and falling prey to Zampa, on the other side, when it comes to Australia's performance, a lot can be said about Aaron Finch and Usman Khawaja. That start, that partnership, man, it was out of this world. And it was just a coming of form. Aaron Finch's 93 was a coming of form performance, right?
Yeah, Finch scoring 90 plus, Khawaja scoring his maiden ODI 100, and basically Australia getting a strong opening start. Something that they were missing out on since a long time in ODIs. Today it clicked, then Maxwell scored some 47 of 31 balls. Although Australia struggled in the last 20 overs, those 313 kind of a score was more than enough tonight.
When it comes to chasing the Indian top order, must be at it, right? It cannot just be Kohli all the way. Dhawan, Rohit, these guys have to perform. They cannot just leave the pressure on Kohli.
Yeah, like whenever India chased on those 300 plus totals, be it during those 360 run chase against Australia a few years back, or be it any other big chase, either 2 of the top 3, maybe Rohit or Dhawan, or maybe Rohit or Kohli, or Dhawan or Kohli, at least 2 of them have scored big, and that has been a crucial factor for India when they are chasing big totals. Today it didn't happen, with Kohli just stroking to 123 and other 2 openers failing. So India will need to up their game in that particular department, because we can't expect Kohli to score runs all the time. There has to be some strong contributions from the openers, especially from Shikhar Dhawan.
Right, Shikhar Dhawan, it is. We got just 2 ODIs left on March 10th at Mohali and March 13th at Delhi. And India, as like we know, we have 2 ODIs before they get into the ICC World Cup. We're going to look forward to the 2 ODIs now. Well, India will surely want to play their best 11. Dhoni has been rested for the 2 ODIs. A good call by the team management there?
It's kind of 50-50 if you ask me, because they will want to give a chance to Rishabh Pant, but there is another thought of idea which says that Dhoni should get as many games as possible before India enter the World Cup, especially with his form. Although he scored a 50 in the first game and there were a couple of 50s in the Australian series, but his form or his big hitting has gone missing. So India may be taking a risk. They could have dropped. They may drop Rayudu and play Pant at number 4. But then again, it's a tough call with Dhoni out. I think it's going to be direct swap with Pant, and Rayudu might retain his place in the 11.
Right. Talking about Pant coming into picture, we also have Bhuvneshwar Kumar, who's not played a game as in yet. So Bhuvi might just come in place of Vijay Shankar, who's already pressed a case for himself for the World Cup. But we're looking at Bhuvi coming in place of Shankar.
Yeah, Bhuvi must play in both the games that will follow. He'll be playing IPL. Getting those India games will be crucial for him, so that at least Kohli and the management will just try and check who should be the first 2 pacers. If Shami is fit, it's likely to be Shami and Bumrah. But Bhuvi getting a game alongside Bumrah, who have been handling the new ball duties for last couple of years, at least in limited overs cricket, it will be crucial for India.
Right, so there we have it. India will want to play their best 11 and get into World Cup mode. I think the time for experimentation is over. Whereas Australia, they will just want to go ahead playing the same 11. They will not definitely want to tinker with their playing 11 because this is the set combination. Adam Zampa doing well with spin, finding support from Nathan Lyon. Jared Richardson and Marcus Stoyne is doing the job there in the pace department. Australia seem to look settled now. They just have to carry the momentum. India will want to play their best 11 in Mali and Delhi.